get tired of flapping?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. What were the other motions you were going to use, or you will use? Oh, yeah.
Well, it's the same motion, it's a shaking motion. However, there are 3 levels. There's the lower leaves, the middle leaves, and the head. As you can see, it was actually kind of easy just to keep shaking the bugs off. But later we hope to implement like flying bugs that come in and land on your head. So that way you have to kind of multitask and pay attention to the different levels of the plant.
What were the little balls of light that were going by?
That was just pollen, just for, to make it a...
It's expanding well. Your world seemed a bit dark to me. Sunshine, sunflower.
Actually, the whole graphic should be more. Actually, the color should be more vivid, because we are using the projection instead of the screen, so it kind of works very well on the screen, but it becomes a little bit darker when we are using the projector.
Was the face of the flower going to, as the peril eventually came up?
Yeah.
Was there any change?
Yeah, the smile is just a default placeholder. We plan on making different textures for different facial expressions, mostly unpleasant.
Yeah, and the face will change. And the flower can die.
Pardon, Father?
The flower can die.
Actually, we will change the texture to make the leaves or the stem a little bit broken when the health is very low, and eventually will die. And we plan to set up a timer, so if the player can survive this kind of time, then it will be a happy ending.
Is there any clock on that?
Yeah, well, we will definitely make a user interface for that timer.
Did you have the bugs coming in from the bottom? They came up from the lower.
For now, all the bugs are coming from the bottom, but later we will add some bugs that will actually fly to the flower straight to the middle level and upper level, so it will add some difficulty.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, might make it a little bit more interesting, different direction coming in.
If you guys get a chance, swap out your content. Like right now we have this flower and bugs, right? So we have to do is shake the bugs down here, shake the bugs, shake them. If I swap that out with any other material, I'm still just shaking, right?
Yeah.
How interesting is that? Shaking. It's kind of cool, but if I had to wave this one and shake this one, it just adds a different something, right? So try to strip out your content. Don't get lost in, okay, I got to save the bugs or whatever. There's more to it, right?
Yeah, and did you have that another activity in mind besides just shaking, or was that when you guys stopped that just to shake?
No, we have.
Yeah, actually, this work is a basic of work we will do this week. We will make a 2-player mode. This is the most important part. And the 1-player mode is just the basic of the 2-player mode. In the 2-player mode, we will throw the bugs to the other flower instead of hitting the bugs. So the 2-player mode will be more funny.
Yeah, we will throw bugs at each other.
The moment you take me out of the game and I'm starting to pay attention to what I'm doing, you lose me. So shake. Oh man, I'm shaking. Oh man, I'm shaking. I forget about the bugs. I'm shaking. It drives me crazy.
We would actually want to make this more like dancing. And
Okay, well that's cool. Give me a reason for it, or give me a good and a bad. Can't have dark without light. Now I'm just shaking bugs.
yeah, I have made that animation so that the flower can shake the stem. It can move. But we have some more program to put on so that the bird can not only from this path, it can also like going through that path which the stem is shaking different directions, so we can change the path.
So you have that in mind for the final, right? You're going to do
Yeah,
that for the final.
And I think people already addressed the biggest opportunity, which you're going to seize on, is that giant flower face, and just letting us know what's happening with that giant flower face. And I think it's a real good suggestion to try to vary the gestures, maybe have the top be some kind of waving gesture instead of just another shake gesture.
I should point out the music.
Yeah, and then the music was real nice. If you want to introduce a little more cueing that here's the nasty bugs coming on stage, I don't think it changed. You can add a little bit here or there, but overall it delivered a real nice feeling to it. And a lot of these worlds is about delivering feeling.
I agree with that totally. There's something about tension too. You guys, there's some of these don't have enough tension in them. But if I'm shaking bug, but she's not reaching the sun, and then I have to reach up guts. Shaking bug, reaches up. Then I'm not so much shaking, but I have two things that I'm right. So if I'm just shaking bugs, that not enough for me.
Thank you.
Yes. In the land of letters, there has been a rebellion. The scoundrel letter B has betrayed his brethren and brought forth battle across the land, siding with the wretched numbers. Must help A escape, and do so by forming letters that help overcome obstacles. Should be fun.